September 17th, 2014. Amid warm applause, President Xi Jinping and the then president of Sri Lanka attended the groundbreaking ceremony of the Colombo Port City project and jointly cut the ribbon for the inauguration of construction work. Sri Lankans celebrated the inauguration ceremony of the Colombo Port City project in a unique way. Sand-pumping ships along the beach sounded the sirens and pumped golden sand, while bulldozers pushed sand and gravel into the sea. President Xi walked up to the Chinese construction workers and encouraged them to ensure that the important transportation hub on the 21st century maritime Silk Road is successfully built along with the Sri Lankan side. From that day on, a reclaimed city of the future began to rise on the Indian Ocean coast. A BBC article in 2022 described this as follows. Next to Colombo's leafy business district, the huge expanse of sand reclaimed from sea is being transformed into a high-tech city, which will host an offshore international financial center, residential areas, and a marina, promoting comparisons with Dubai, Monaco, or Hong Kong. Sri Lankan ambassador to China, Palitha Kahona, is a witness to the construction of Colombo Port City.
I'm very familiar with the Colombo Port City because it's just outside Colombo. And then during the previous years, every time you went into a hotel in that area, you could see the development taking place from the windows. And you saw how the Colombo Port City grew from nothing into a vast area of reclaimed land. I think it's a remarkable achievement. When you fly out or in during the day from the Colombo airport, you can see the Colombo Port City clearly.
The Colombo Port City has entered into a period of vigorous development and operation from the construction period, aiming to attract investment and business from all over the world.
Sri Lanka is now in the process of welcoming investors. I, for my part, have been encouraging Chinese companies to invest in the Colombo Port City and also the汉班托塔harbor and its adjoining industrial zone. But in addition to Chinese companies, we hope that companies from around the world will come and make use of these two magnificent facilities in order to expand their businesses, as well as, of course, in the process, assist Sri Lanka's recovery.
From Colombo Port City to Hanban Toda Port, from Sri Lanka's Southern Railway to Lotus Tower, all these remarkable achievements of jointly building the Belt and Road between China and Sri Lanka are monuments of cooperation.
So these are dramatic changes that have taken place in Sri Lanka because of the Belt and Road Initiative. And of course, Sri Lanka is now targeting tourism as a major plank to be used for our recovery. And the major tourist destinations are along the southern coast. So anybody leaving the airport can now get to those destinations in an hour or so, rather than spend half the day traveling from the airport to their intended destination. So Sri Lanka has benefited considerably. And if you look around the world at the countries that have used the Belt and Road Initiative, there are some very significant success stories.